Yeah, 745.
But if you turn on the nitrous and it's like 325, you know the tank is probably done.
Yeah,
Yes.
you should probably get rid of it. Right?
Yeah.
Now, okay, so now we have, what we're gonna have next is pressure regulators, right? Because now we're going from high pressure to intermediate, okay? So you want something to change this high pressure into the intermediate pressure. So we're just gonna mark it like that, like it says in the bottom. So these are all pressure regulators.
So this is outside of the system?
That's what I was gonna ask.
I don't know if it's outside,
I thought it'd be like, this would be starting into the system.
this starts into the system because
Yeah.
now this is
I mean,
gonna
all
go.
those we can't see,
But then
but
again-
it is, yeah.
But then again,
Completely, other than the cylinder, you don't see anything.
We're not gonna
but then
see all
again,
this.
how would you know what your pressure is? Because I'm thinking that maybe this is inside of the tank, and then you know how like you attach something and it just shows you like once you clip it in, right
Yeah,
above it
there you
is the gauge that's actually showing you these.
But the thing is, God forbid something leaks here, then are you gonna see it from here? You'll see it from here though. But
These gauges are gonna be on the front of your machine.
I'm thinking they're gonna be on the back of the machine.
No, they're.
No, you can. They're
They're in
on
the-
the back or they're on the front because
No,
you have.
only for the intermediate you see on the machine. For
That's
this
what I'm
one you don't
asking
see on
No,
the
no,
machine.
no. But some machines,
Bro, but we're not gonna.
they're
They're
showing you how
this
this is
gonna fit that.
how this is unsafe. That's showing you. Try and find a picture of a newer machine because on newer machines in the front, I believe you have underneath everything you have
If you look at,
gauges
3.9,
here and then
it doesn't
gauges
say
here,
exactly where
and
it is
these
on
are
the outside.
cylinders
Yeah.
and
It's on
these
the outside.
are pipeline.
Yeah, it's something like this,
Oh,
right?
okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure it's somewhere visible. You can
Yes.
see it,
Like it'll probably be like
Look,
Page is that?
look. This is pipeline and cylinder, and this is on the front of the machine.
I think these checks we don't see them. We just see the end result of it on these gauges.
Say that again?
I think what he's asking is where are these gauges at for me to look at?
yeah.
I think that's what he's asking.
It
That's
could
what
be in
we're-
the front, even though it's like.
Because I heard
It's saying
I saw some say it was in the front.
there-
Both was in
Yeah,
the front.
you can. They
I've
can be on the
seen
back too.
But even just by looking at this diagram, when he first, I don't see anything in the back.
On the back, right? You see it. This is the front.
I think we get the end result of it.
We're not saying that the pressure gauges are right. Like as soon as you get into the system, there's going to be a pressure gauge that you can't see. We're just saying that at this point, they're measuring the pressure of the tanks, and there could be a system that goes into the front and lets you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we would expect to see it there.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But we just want to get the concept that
You're like, hold on.
we
You're thinking like Janice.
pressure is being measured before this pressure regulator, so we
Yeah.
know the cylinder pressures.
Got it.
So now each line is going to have a pressure regulator because now we're going into the intermediate pressure system.
Rob, really quick, just where it says clinical moment under the pressure gauge picture.
Yeah.
So if the gas that you're using is not being used, it's off
Right.
for the moment. Okay, so.
And then it would be 0.
Right, I guess it would be 0.
It would read 0. But you see, look, we need to ask about that because technically you can have an open cylinder and it has a lower pressure than the pipeline. So
So it
So
should
the
be
pipeline pressure
I think it would be open.
Because you
If it's
want to be
closed,
accidentally
yeah.
the
But
pressure
it says
drops, you
closed.
won't know when you're closed.
Yeah, because if it's closed and then you have an emergency with a pipeline
It
shuts
wouldn't
down,
work.
you have to automatically turn back on the
Yeah,
cylinder.
maybe you
if it's
leave it on
closed.
all the time.
But you
No,
wanna keep-
where
would you
does
wanna
the
keep it open?
pipeline coming from?
But it says
We're gonna
here
get
that
there.
should be
Okay,
clear.
so it's not there, okay.
But
Well, you
then
know why
again,
it's leaking of the